Title: U.S. versus Nigeria? Myths, Truths, and Why Foreign Intervention Fears Are Rising. Nigeria, Africa's giant, a nation of over 200 million people, rich culture, powerful influence, and a strategic position on the global stage. But in recent years, a growing fear has spread across social media. Is the United States planning to interfere in Nigeria? Is Nigeria safe from foreign powers? Rumors spread quickly. Emotions rise. And many people are left wondering what's true and what's simply noise. Today, we separate myths from facts. This is the story of U.S.-Nigeria relations, the fears of foreign intervention, and the truth behind the headlines. In an age where information spreads faster than electricity, it only takes one tweet or one video to spark panic. Sometimes it comes from political tension, sometimes from military activity in West Africa, and sometimes from misunderstandings amplified by social media. But to understand why people worry, we need to look deeper. Nigeria is a regional powerhouse. Any external influence, real or imagined, feels significant. Fears of foreign intervention don't come from nowhere. They come from decades of global politics. The United States and Nigeria have worked together since Nigeria's independence in 1960. Both nations share interests in the economy, democracy, security, energy, counterterrorism. But the relationship hasn't always been smooth. There were disagreements during military rule, there were tensions during elections, and sometimes Nigeria has seen U.S. actions in Africa as being too aggressive or too involved. Understanding this history explains today's fears, but it doesn't confirm them. Across the world, the U.S. has military bases, alliances, and operations. Some are for peacekeeping, some for counterterrorism, some for protecting economic interests. In Africa, the U.S. has operated in Niger,
Djibouti,
Somalia,
Kenya.
So when Nigerians see U.S. activities near the region, they sometimes assume Nigeria might be next. But here is the key fact. The United States has no military base in Nigeria. And bombing. No invasion plans. No offensive operations. The fears are driven not by evidence, but by the wider global pattern of U.S. involvement abroad. Nigeria is not just another country, it is a major global player. The U.S. sees Nigeria as an economic partner, a leader in West Africa, an essential ally in fighting terrorism, a major trade hub, the largest democracy in Africa. The idea of the U.S. attacking Nigeria goes against decades of cooperation. In reality, the U.S. has invested billions in education, health programs, military training, economic development. Cooperation, not conflict, has been the story for over 60 years. While fears of foreign interference grow online, West Africa faces real challenges. Extremist groups in the Sahel, political instability in neighboring countries, migration issues, economic pressure, climate-driven conflicts. Because of this, global powers, not only the U.S., but also China, Russia, the EU, and others, take interest in the region. This attention is sometimes misinterpreted as preparation for military action. But these activities are part of a much bigger geopolitical game, not a targeted plan against Nigeria.
Myth.
The U.S. wants to take Nigeria's resources.
Fact.
Nigeria already sells oil and goods to global markets freely. There is no need for force.
Myth.
Foreign armies are secretly entering Nigeria.
Fact.
Nigeria controls its borders and military operations. No foreign power is conducting unauthorized missions.
Myth.
The U.S.'s plans to bomb Nigeria.
Fact.
There is zero evidence, and such an action would violate international law, global treaties, and U.S. diplomatic interests. Rumors are powerful, especially in times of uncertainty. They spread when political tension rises, elections are near, people distrust their leaders, Foreign troops move in neighboring countries. Social media amplifies unverified claims. Fear thrives where facts are missing. But knowing the truth makes us stronger. Rather than worrying about foreign countries attacking Nigeria, the real focus should be on strengthening Nigeria's economy, improving security within its borders, empowering youth, building strong diplomatic relationships. Nigeria's power doesn't come from fear, it comes from unity, strategy, and national development. The world is changing fast. Fear spreads faster than truth, but knowledge is power. The United States and Nigeria are not enemies. There is no hidden plan for conflict, just two nations navigating a complex global landscape. And the more we understand, the less we fear.